This will be a psychological thriller short film. A short film highlighting psychological fears within a hostile situation. A journey with two characters in which they need to overcome their fears in order to escape the hostile situation. The genre will be psychological thriller, horror, and drama. The format will be digital video. The duration will be 10 to 15 minutes long, and the intended audience will be 15 years and over. The unique selling points is that the short film will be experimental and will be filmed on a Canon 7D. Also, there will be a small budget. The film will be a character-driven piece following two characters through a terrifying and psychological journey. I aim to create a realistic scenario that people will get into, with believable characters which draw the audience in, making them follow their story. I will use similar and almost a common story throughout thriller films, so that it gives the audience something to make them acknowledge what they are watching and knowing what to expect. I will set the characters in a very ordinary setting to begin with to make it more realistic for the audience, but also maybe too close to everyday lives, so that they are more likely to get involved and think about the story they are being shown. I'm aiming to do this by starting off in a populated place, and as the story unfolds the characters become more distant from civilization and drift into the dystopian world where everything is out of their comfort zone. I want to create a more visual stimulating short film and therefore will be using more non-diegetic sounds to create an atmosphere in conjunction with the on-screen semiotics and visuals. My aim is to stick to as much natural lighting as possible and give it a very authenticated, in-the-moment feel to the film. I will go from light to dark tones within the duration of the film, highlighting the passing of time. The film will answer questions regarding why audiences get so involved in what they watch, and through the power of images and sounds, is it possible to make people jump whilst watching certain situations within a film? The film will fit into the media world of film and television, with recent releases of The Waking the Dead by Frank Darabont 2010, Dexter by James Manos Jr. 2006 to 2011, Frozen by Adam Green 2010, and The Resident, Antti Jonkin 2011. I have researched into many films dealing with the idea of being in a psychological thriller, such as Shutter Island, Chloe, and The Box, and what our fears of a situation are, or what we perceive to be happening is actually not. But also looking from a dystopian world in which fear is more likely to be caused, I looked at I Am Legend and Children of Men as just some of the examples. Having researched and previously watched films within this genre, I feel confident that I can create a world in which I can make people jump or give them a feeling as if they want to know what will happen, but are scared as to know what it might be. As far as distribution goes, I aim to upload my finished film to the internet using sites such as YouTube, Vimeo, and possibly Facebook. I also plan on entering the film into film festivals such as the Roots to Shoots Short Films Award, the Birmingham Flatpat Festival for Short Films, Brief Encounters Short Film Festival, and also enter it into the BBC Film Network. The finished film will also act as a portfolio piece to show to future employers of high quality work I've produced, highlighting my skills as a filmmaker and also to potential funders in order to gain funds for future projects. Budget: £750 on a Canon 7D body, £100 on a 70 to 300mm Canon lens, £50 on production including props, costumes and transport. Having produced one major short film and directed, edited, filmed and written many other small videos and short films, I feel I have the capabilities and skills to create this short film. I feel this shows that I am a competent director that knows how to work well with others, but still be aware of the film's execution and to create something within budget, to a high standard and to create the short film I have in mind. During my time as a filmmaker, I have had the opportunity to enhance my skills as a camera operator, producing, directing, editing, sound recording and lighting, plus the experience of being a producer for a final project last year, planning a shoot including many of the stages of pre-production. I have watched many films and studying the films I enjoy, such as the genre I have chosen to work within, has given me a clearer insight into the common codes and conventions I should adhere to in order for the audience to appreciate and understand what they are watching. The pre-production will be from January to February. The production will be from February/March till April. The post-production will be from April till the hand-in date in May. It will be a self-funded film in which will show my ability to fund, create and shoot my idea. This will then show potential employers I am self-sufficient when needed and no challenge or creative project is too big. Also, this will be a piece of work I can add to my portfolio for relevant people to see. I will be expanding my knowledge into new genres, techniques and practices while making this film. Creating a psychological thriller piece is new for me, as well as working with new crew and new equipment, including the Canon 7D, which will all add to my experience, my CV and portfolio. I feel that my idea is a saleable one in which I can enter into film festivals and gain some recognition for my work, but also it will potentially show the progress I have achieved from one educational establishment to another, and that I can only move up from here. But also, I hope this will be a piece of work that the university can be proud of, coming from their own media production student.